Retired at 55 here. We're just heading off to Riding Mountain, Manitoba.
Riding Mountain National Park.
Riding Mountain National Park. I'm here with my brother, retired at 58, and my mother in the back seat, retired at 61, and little Lulu here. I'll show these later. I usually don't leave the Interlake, but I'm making an exception for Riding Mountain National Park since it's a national park and it's awesome. At 3,000 square miles, Riding Mountain National Park truly is a jewel in Manitoba, but it rarely gets explored to the point where people see anything more than Wasagaming or on and on. There's a lot more to Riding Mountain National Park than meets the eye. There's the East Gate, the North Gate, and the South Gate that you can enter through.
And they get 75 frost-free days a year.
That's true. There's 75 frost-free days a year in Riding Mountain National Park because of the elevation. It is typically a very cold area. Around Portage La Prairie here, they're creating a new power grid of some sort, putting in old-fashioned wood poles. What were you saying there about Simplot?
Yep, these potatoes are growing here locally in the Portage area. They're cut up, made into French fries here, and shipped all over North America by rail and by truck, probably.
And it sits right on the main line going through Portage.
CV Rail main line, yes.
So we're just turning onto Highway 16 for the next leg of the trip to Riding Mountain National Park. Heading north. This is Lulu. She's enjoying her ride to Riding Mountain National Park. She loves the car, but not as much as she likes beef, chicken, and pork. There was talk of her being a vegetarian, but I know that's not true. So we're just rolling into Gladstone, Manitoba. This is like the halfway point between Winnipeg and Riding Mountain National Park. Also known as Happy Rock. We're gonna see the stone right away. And there's our Happy Rock on the right. You can see the beginnings of the Riding Mountain National Park now. It's almost like the foothills in Alberta. If you look to the right, you can see the elevation rising. Now we're just heading into Neepawa, Manitoba. Fairly large, small town in central Manitoba. They're still into the old school advertising. So now we're headed up highway number 5 towards the Mountain Road turnoff, which is probably another 5 or 6 kilometers from here. Number 357 in Manitoba, and we're going to start our slow climb, which goes right to Riding Mountain National Park. mountain road is an older road, a bit on the rough side.
Very picturesque in the summertime. A lot of dairy herds, cattle close to the road.
We're in a constant climb right now.
See the snow-capped peaks?
It's exactly like Whistler. Up, up and away. And the mountain road meets up with Highway 10, which will take us right to Riding Mountain National Park. This is the small town of Onanol, which is just on the outskirts of Riding Mountain National Park. Very popular summer place. And we're about to see the largest elk in Manitoba. This is the south gate heading into Riding Mountain National Park. Just a gorgeous day in Riding Mountain National Park. It's going to be 11 degrees today. The snow is melting rapidly. You can feel the heat from the sun, and you can smell the trees in the air. The smell is just unbelievable in spring. This is the town of Wasagaming in Riding Mountain National Park. This is the main street area. Very desolate right now because of you know what. It's generally not very busy this time of year. It's still early season, but I think you would see many more people here. Most of those cars over there are just from Parks Canada. There's the visitor center. Locked up tight by the looks of things. The nice thing about Clear Lake is the smell, especially in springtime. It is so alluring because you're up high, and Clear Lake is a spring-fed lake. It does not have any rivers to pollute it at all. So it's a very clean, clear lake. When they say clear lake, that's exactly what it is. And it allows everything to smell just so clean, and you can smell the trees. They're just overpowering this time of year. It's just an awesome smell. This is the main beach in Wasagaming. The pier on your left will be teeming with boats in the summertime. Well, maybe not this summer. Well, hopefully this summer. The main trail into the old campground area is still snow covered, but I'm sure we can make it through. The Clear Lake tennis courts, activities center, everything in Clear Lake is a rustic design. All the main gates, the north, south, and east gates, were all created in the same manner. Closed up tight as a drum right now, though. Even the playground's got tape around it. This is the old campground. A lot of cottages stuffed into a small area, but this place is just overrun with people in the summer. Very fun area to be in. July and August is a party. This is the cove at Clear Lake. This is where another place where they launch the boats. Actually, the main area for boat launching at Clear Lake is right here. Here's this little trail here, heads back to the old campground. Very convenient for people to bring their boats and go back to their cottages afterwards. You can see how close it is. Those are upgraded changing shacks and bathroom. Without a doubt, the largest elk in Manitoba. I actually believe it's bigger than the Riverton moose. Wow. That guy's big, big, big. We're on the number 10 highway leaving Riding Mountain National Park. And there you can see it off to your right is the Mile Hill. It is exactly 1 mile long from bottom to top. Well, it looks like the Mile Hill could use a little work. It seems to be badly cracked up.